So me and my squad drop. Normally I like Twisted Towers, but they decided to go Tomato Town. And I didn't think I was gonna find any shield potions, but it turns out...
Reed, I have an assignment for you.
What kind of assignment?
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore? What do you want me to do there?
I want you to climb it.
Climb it? I don't think that...
Climb it!
Oh, okay, I'm on it, don't worry. Welcome to Outbound, the show where I travel the great state of South Dakota, do challenges, and sometimes get into a bit of trouble. If you like what you see, subscribe and hit the bell. Today, I'm going to be climbing the nation's greatest monument, but first, I'm gonna need some transportation. We'll take my car. All right, get in.
We're not taking that.
Why? This thing is awesome. It's a reliable...
No, we're taking the truck. I think we're out of gas.
Okay, so we're out of gas, but that's not a problem because I brought a map. First, we need to find out where we are. To do this, we need to orient the map. Usually, you would use a compass to orient the map towards north. But if you don't have one like us, you can use the sun and terrain association. Terrain association is comparing the major terrain features we can see to the terrain features on our map. The 5 major terrain features you can identify are hill, ridge, valley, saddle, and depression. You can also use the map legend to identify map-specific features and landmarks. Once we know where we are, we need to identify where we're going, calculate the distance we need to travel, and keep a pace count to know how far we've gone. It looks like it's going to be a long walk.
Why don't you just use your GPS?
Because it's not the Army way. I'm actually getting kind of hungry. South Dakota's leading industry is agriculture, but you don't need to get your food from a farm. The wilderness is full of edible plants. These are raspberry bushes. I'd recognize them from a mile away, but there's no raspberries. Look at that. One lone raspberry. That's awesome. Check this out. This is a red currant bush. Its berries are part of the gooseberry family and are strong in all sorts of vitamins. Really good, really sweet. I can taste the vitamins, the power. This is a wild rose bush, and it grows roses in the spring, and then when the roses die in the summer, it leaves behind these rose hips. Some say the benefits of these is they reduce aging and lower cholesterol. Usually they're best in something like a tea, but they are edible. Are you sure that's edible? This is poison ivy. I wouldn't recommend eating it. Here we have some bitter choke cherries, which have been used in the past for many medical benefits and ailments, mostly used for stomach pain and to ease digestion. These are a red variant. They also come in black. Not so bad. Pretty bitter. You can actually chew on pine needles if you're bored.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
You won't.
Oh, look at this. This is a rare find in the woods. MRE review. Beef strips in a savory tomato-based sauce. We'll start with the entree, the beef strips. It's not that bad if you like beef. Moving on, garlic mashed potatoes. Oh, that looks like the worst thing I've ever seen. Here we go. No, the worst texture ever. Wheat snack bread, peanut butter, and jelly. There it is. That I can handle. Irish cream cappuccino. This one I like. I think it's got like a lot of sugar in it. Cranberries. Osmotic. I'm not sure what osmotic means. I don't like those at all. I'll leave this one for the animals. Peppermint candy rings. I think I know what these are. You ever had a Lifesaver before? That's what these are. Except for expired. Come a little closer. This one was mediocre at best, sides were lame, and the potatoes make me want to die. D tier. There we go. Spiderweb. Yes! I knew it! Finally. We're all fueled up and ready to go. We actually made it. Welcome to Mount Rushmore National Memorial. Let's get a little closer. Let's check out the gift shop. Here we have a flag from every state of the Union. It's actually not just states, we have territories too. This is about as close as you get when it comes to the memorial. There's just one problem.
What?
I don't know anything about the history of Mount Rushmore. I can help with that. Here's a history of Mount Rushmore in 60 seconds. Go. Tourism is South Dakota's second largest industry, and its most popular attraction is Mount Rushmore, a massive sculpture carved out of the face of a mountain 5,725 feet above sea level. Constructed from 1927 to 1941, sculptor Gutzon Borglum created the sculpture's design and oversaw the project's execution. His vision depicted 4 presidents representing the United States' birth, growth, development, and preservation. The presidents chosen were George Washington, Tom Petty, some guy with a mustache, and the dude with the top hat. The majestic mountain, originally known by locals as the Six Grandfathers, was chosen for the project because it faced southeast for maximum sun exposure. The mountain was renamed Rushmore in 1930 after the wealthy investor Charles E. Rushmore. 400 workers blasted out 450,000 tons of rock off the mountainside during its 14-year construction. It was originally planned to be much larger, but after Borglum's death in 1941, construction ended prematurely due to lack of funding. Today, more than 2 million tourists visit Mount Rushmore every year, and it's been set in stone as the nation's greatest monument. Back to you. Of course, I know everything, but what do these people know about the country that they live in? What year did the United States enter World War I?
1941.
World War I.
Oh, I'm sorry, 1917.
What president served the longest period in office?
Roosevelt.
Can you be more specific?
Theodore Roosevelt.
Ooh. Is that right or not? I don't know.
It's not. Who was the first European to land in North America?
European?
It was a Viking.
That is true.
Leif Erikson.
That's correct. What decade was the first US dollar printed?
Oh,
I'd say 1790.
1790?
Yeah.
It's 1860.
Oh, I wasn't too bad. Yeah.
What was the first capital of the United States of America?
I'll say Washington, but I don't know.
Washington.
We're not from here.
What president spent the shortest term in office? Ever.
What's his face?
Yeah.
When he got pneumonia or something.
President after him was John Tyler.
Yes, no. Can we find a friend? Yeah, I'm sure Ben knows.
Never heard of him.
William Henry Harrison. Who was the first American president to declare war?
I'm going to guess George Washington.
It is James Madison.
I'm sorry, James Madison.
Do you know what war that would have been that he declared?
No.
It happened in 1812.
The War of 1812.
That's an excellent. What state seceded from Virginia in 1863?
I do not know off the top of my head.
Give me your best guess.
Yeah, no, I know where Virginia's at.
North Carolina.
West Virginia. During the Civil War, who was the president of the Confederacy?
Abe Lincoln?
Of the Confederacy.
Oh.
You don't know? You're wearing his flag.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we know our history, and we played tourist, but now it's time to climb it. But first, we need to get up to the faces, and we're gonna take the long way around. It just amazes me that Mount Rushmore is carved out of this stuff. It's not made out of wood or metal, it's made out of solid granite. It's completely natural. But it's not just granite. There are bands of quartz all over the mountainside, and they make excellent handholds. Here we are at the bottom, and I'm ready to start climbing. It's not too high. I don't like to be serious, but I think this is starting to get a little serious. It's hot today. Look at this. We're only halfway up, and this is like the best place to have a picnic. If you think this view is good, just wait till we get up there. It's amazing. You can see everything from up here. 360 degrees. Out there you can see Black Elk Peak. It's the highest point east of the Rockies. I can't believe we made it.
Yeah, there's Mount Rushmore over there.
Over there? I thought this was Mount Rushmore. It's true, what we climbed was the majestic Mount Baldy, but as a bonus, this is what Mount Rushmore looks like from the backside. Pretty amazing. I can't believe we didn't climb Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, how are we gonna get down?
Mike! I'm back. I climbed Mount Rushmore, kind of. What was I talking about again? Yeah, so my squad and I, we were climbing Twisted Tower, and
We need to have another assignment for you.
Thanks everybody for watching. This has been our first episode of Outbound, and it has been a blast to make. We're gonna make many more of these, so please subscribe and hit the bell.